Mixing the perfect cocktail isn't easy. It can depend on many things. First, you'll need to find the right venue, pick the right glass, select all the finest ingredients, marry them with a good shake, and serve it with a masterful final touch. Digital and Comms, Pernod Ricard's #1 digital cocktail. The venue, events and sponsorships area. What goes on at the bar cannot stay at the bar. This year's star concept has been monetization. What started out a year and a half ago as a test in creating event content value has developed into a potential strategic axis, transforming events into monetizable leisure and entertainment content generators with over €500,000 in experience sales. Improving consumer experiences has led us to making innovation our mantra. For example, the idea behind facial recognition was to analyze behaviors of the 1,200 people who visited the bars at one of our events. The objective was to analyze a dozen control parameters, and the question was, can real-time decisions be taken based on audience mood swings? Meanwhile, at the Tennis Open, our guests were afforded exclusive attention with personal waiters who responded to calls via NFC cards, technology at the service of leisure. The glass, digital media area. Some in a martini glass, others in a brandy snifter. Tax Year 2018 has witnessed both greater efficiency and improved results in our campaigns with the implementation of our digital media purchase ecosystem. By using such measuring tools as Analytics 360 and Data Management Platform, we are able to segment our strategic target. Add to this an advertising ad server, and we obtain a far more accurate perspective of our digital channels. Together, these tools allow us to improve funneling and to take whatever real-time actions are required to meet our KPIs. We still lead the way as regards innovative formats and media. We were the first advertiser in Europe to launch high-impact, programmatic, guaranteed creativities segmented with data. We have in place clear direct service sales strategies that have helped us sell over 3,000 tickets online. As pioneers in the launch of dynamic creativities segmented by times, hour of day, and by user tastes and interests, we real-timed over 100 types of creativity designed to improve impact efficiency by more than 18%. Our awareness and branding campaigns have attained 65% viewability averages, 10 percentage points over the market benchmark. We're still working on making media campaigns more efficient, transferring brand purposes over to more natively digital environments, which allows us to better transform digital metrics into business results. The ingredients, content area. A good bartender is an expert mixologist. Our goal for Tax Year 2018 was to lead the most relevant content creation within spirits brands. Our objective, to place at least 3 brand names in the industry's viral brand top 10. With Seagram's and Malibu already consolidated within the ranking, and with Rua Vieja just 3 slots behind, this is one objective we're about to make. We also set up a new way of working. We reassigned teams and brands so that each community manager would control a specific battleground. In order to meet our Become Consumer-Centric objective, our main events were broadcast live. In addition, we've developed new technologies that give us constant interaction. Malibu became the industry's first brand to have its own bot. The Malibot enabled us to chat with 6,800 users for an average of just under 6 minutes per user. Out of our many content actions, we'd highlight the following. Seagram's Gin, with over 2,300 pieces produced. Malibu and its summer campaign, with 101 days worth of content. Rua Vieja and its special actions, such as the notarially witnessed tweet. Influencers are a key tool in getting content out there to consumers. Throughout 2018, we've used no less than 300 influencers over 21 campaigns, which in turn translates into potential audience impacts on more than 12 million people. The Shake, CRM area. A well-shaken cocktail is the secret as to why they come back for more. Becoming consumer-centric is Pernod Ricard's next big challenge. Adapting to new consumers is the only possible strategy in an environment that changes faster and faster all the time. It's a strategy that tests out one of our most important assets, data. Since late 2016, CRM's Spirit ID platform has been collecting data at all our events. With 165,000 contacts acquired, we've created a database that focuses on each contact's personal tastes and preferences, the idea being to classify them, understand them better, and design impacts that are more efficient. Over the past year, we've created operational dashboards that help us get to know our consumers better and make real-time behavior-based decisions. This allows for a more personalized and optimized form of brand communication that leaves out segments of the public that are decidedly not interested. In sorting profiles by definition, from lowest to highest, we've created a database with a current value of 900,000 euros. But it's not just the data that's being monetized. In addition, users are being rated based on their levels of activity and response to our communications. This in turn allows us to determine the value of an event based on post-impact interaction. We're now ready to move to the next level. 100% user-targeted campaigns based on specific consumer tastes and demand to create long-term relationships. With this new method, we're able to communicate directly with our consumers while creating customized experiences and products. The final touch: PR and press area. A cocktail's unique presentation can make it simply irresistible. Our mission in PR was as follows: to lead this revolution by working on the company's three main strengths: digitization, innovation, and data-minded orientation. Current stats support PR activity and yield growth figures of over 36%, both in media presence and activity over the past year, with a total of 5,500 clips, which represents 40% share levels in publications. For 2 years running now, Pernod Ricard brands have been the most viewed in the country's top dailies. We work non-stop. 700 invitations to events, 130 press releases sent out, over 7,000 database contacts, and our famous VIP media plan have allowed us to reach a 63% greater audience than in the previous year, while 60% of the group's share response finished over and above the market's performance standard. Every day, we work on improving that cocktail that makes us an increasingly consumer-oriented company and one that's highly focused on creating value. Yes, making the perfect cocktail is a challenge, but it's not impossible. So, fancy another round? Cheers!